Alright, what's up you guys? I apologize for again the audio quality when I do just through iPhone like this not being great. I don't know how to eliminate the white noise in the background, but that's just how my phone records. And I'll try to stop stuff like that, like shaking the phone, because it makes the best background when it's like this. But bottom line is something I watched this week actually reminded me that I'm not going to be concerned about the quality because the point of kind of this update thing is, I mean, what's coming out of my mouth, like the actual stuff I'm saying. So if you're not interested and you're annoyed by me not doing a fancy video, well, I'm sorry, I don't care, screw you, I don't have time to go get high quality cameras and like do all the editing that vloggers do or whatever, vloggers, whatever. Anyways, so just kind of an update. I wanted to make another video, obviously updating on my low carb diet. Truly low carb. It's been all meat, primarily the out of off campus, off OSU place I go is McDonald's in terms of fast food or a restaurant. When you get bunless burgers there, literally just have the meat and the cheese. It's actually really good because they get you fatty cuts of meat, and that's what you need. You need that fat to be satiated, and it's the most satiating macronutrient, fat, and that really helps out. And the protein, it really fills you up, and it's a good meal, and it's definitely the cheapest bargain among all the popular fast food joints and even some of the restaurants around here. So, updates since I last recorded a video. I last did one Sunday, but again, I want to try to keep on a schedule of about maybe 2 a week or 1 a week when I get busy here at school to just be consistent with what I'm doing, and it'll also hold myself accountable if no one else really jumps on board and makes this a popular thing or makes me famous for my, like, you know, mass weight loss I have eventually at the end, which I am shooting for, and working out every day to stay fit and all that, except for today, unfortunately, actually, because even though I'm wearing my nice headband, we had our homecoming game this weekend here at Oklahoma State, which means they shut down the Colvin at 7 p.m., our workout center, on a Friday versus being open until midnight. I don't get, there's stuff going on, but I mean, come on, it's midnight usually, and you're going to go all the way back to 7? It doesn't make sense. Shut it down at 10 maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, that's basically the update. Since last on Sunday, I, again, have kind of locked in on, frankly, doing the video part of this has been a little bit frustrating for me just because, again, the quality when you sit down and watch it and play it. And again, I know I'm not doing anything exciting other than kind of talking to you. I'm trying to be captivating and not just egotistical and talking about how proud I am of my weight loss and feeling better in the diet, but trying to get some motivation. But I know bottom line is I'm just talking, nothing really exciting happening, and so, like right there, that background white noise is annoying and stuff, and I'm trying to find a way to record to minimize it and make this as professional as possible, but that's just all about the recording of the videos. But as far as the diet goes, it's been great, and I have found a way to lock in on getting through the plateaus in weight loss. And what I mean by that is, again, I started by going down from, I was 276 at the end of the summer, or at least that's what I was when I got weighed in at the doctor's office for like the wisdom teeth removal appointment. And ever since then, I went down to about 256. I like lost my like 20 pounds in 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, as school started. Basically, when I came back to campus at OSU, I was able to lock in on it. I don't know what it is, but just sometimes when I'm here on campus, I'm really motivated to do stuff like that. I'm always going 100 miles per hour if I'm focused on a goal, and so that was that. And ever since I got down to the 20 pounds, I thought I was reaching a plateau, and I'm not going to lie, it got kind of frustrating because it would fluctuate around 258 to 260. It wasn't really getting quite down to 256. Frankly, I was kind of rounding the 20 whenever I bragged about it initially because I thought I'd get there as I just dropped consistently up till then. But then I got a breakthrough when I realized if I eliminate my maybe every other day, every 2-3 days, chocolate milk I'll have as my one treat item, and if I just minimize the amount of food I eat, because I got very good at being plenty happy with just eating the meat and the cheese, and again, like, getting it at McDonald's is good. Over this past week, when I did that, when I minimized my quantities and stuck to maybe 2 meals a day, which maybe sounds like just restricting yourself to some of you, but I mean, come on, for a college student, that's not that hard for me. I mean, people see me as a big guy, so I'm hungry all the time. I'm not. Like, I'm actually not that hungry a lot of the time, so that part was easy if I just focus on, hey, not wanting food, just eating when I'm hungry. Eat when you're hungry. That's the key right there, takeaway basically from it. And for about a week after that, 250, high 250s breakthrough where I was at a plateau, felt like I almost wouldn't be able to go down anymore. I eliminated eating basically any night past like maybe 10 p.m. because lots of days with my schedule I don't have to wake up till a little later in the morning anyways, so it's tempting to eat late, but then some mornings I do have to wake up really early for me, and so that would cause a little havoc. But by balancing it and kind of just having a set time, not really set time, but kind of a vague feeling of like when I'm done eating for the day, I committed to that, and over a few days, my weight went down again. It went down a pound at first, and then I had some, like, I'd go down 2 pounds and up one, and this is just over a few days, so it was going down from like the 257, 56 maybe to like 2, but I got that all the way down to 251 as my most recent one, so I'm almost down to below 250, which I'm going to be just really proud of because I feel like there's going to be something about getting below that number that I'm just going to be really motivated to take this even further and like just be on an ultra lose weight diet and get super fit and feel super good because, again, I've gotten to a point where it's so motivating that I'm not even worried about going back into eating bad habits. Like, the only thing that happens when I get frustrated is, well, it's just frustrating. It's like, come on, I'm eating like a Superman hero guy thing compared to most college students, and I'm not getting like the rewards for, just type of that. I mean, a human thing to just kind of like question the rewards you're reaping from something you're doing. So that's all it was. But again, I kind of got through that plateau this week. That was kind of like my big update, and the only time it had a moment of going back up was I went down to 251. It did go back up to 252.8 or something a day after I had a chocolate milk. And again, it is amazing. If for those of you out there who are all got muscle tone and feel like you're fit and in shape, good diet because of working out, stop. Like, seriously stop, because like genetics play a role. And I'm not saying some of you that like kind of scuff at like a low carb, like new type of diet thing, haven't worked or worked out to like achieve an optimal weight or something, but I have been on a practically no carb diet, like no sugars, not even, natural sugars like carbs obviously and potatoes, blah blah blah. And I have one chocolate milk. And I'm not a weird fatty that got like a giant jug of it. I had like a serving of chocolate milk, and I gained a pound overnight. So, just to put in perspective, like, why I truly call this a grind. Because it is for me. Like, I go to the gym every day, and I have before this too. And that's not saving my weight. Like, what I put in my body saves my weight. So, that's kind of the rant portion of this. And again, the breakthrough I had was I kind of got through a plateau, and when forever I was kind of hovering at like 256, 258 and stuff, and I was worried, like, is there even anything else I can do? I realized there is always something you can do. And also, if you fast, if you do an intermittent fast, you're guaranteed to lose weight, really, frankly. And so I did that one day, and again, I got it down to 251, and it would sometimes like kind of go down a pound, go up 2, or go down 2, go up 1. But the difference was it was doing that in like the 256 down to 251 range versus I was sometimes worried about going back above 260. I'm not worried about that anymore. So that's why I know I'm moving down, and I'm really motivated with it again. And that's about the updates since I last recorded one of these on Sunday. So I hope that gives anyone ideas who's maybe thinking about doing a special diet. I would especially encourage low carb, and it's the only one I really believe in, and I would have evidence to show you otherwise about why something that includes eating a lot of carbs is total total bowl, a total trick on you. But that's basically the update, and I'm hoping to keep the good vibes from the diet for a fun homecoming weekend. It's our Oklahoma State's homecoming football game. Just a lot of stuff going on this week and a big college football tradition, and we got our game tomorrow at 3 p.m. So I'm pumped to do that, and hopefully can make another video for you guys Sunday night updating on the diet end of things. Thanks.